Okay, so at the end of the Nearpod slides for 1.2b, we had some questions we didn't get to, and I'm going to tackle those now because they'll be helpful for your homework, specifically 22 to 24 in your homework. These will help. Okay, so we want to write an exponential function if we have something that looks like this. We know it goes through 2, 4, and we know that the height here is 36, okay? And we want to make a model that looks like P of t equals P0 a to the t. Well, the fact that you know the height here, that's really 0, 36, and like we talked about in class, that's the initial quantity. So we can already make this 36 a to the t, okay? And now it's just a matter of plugging in this other point into the formula. So when we do that, P becomes 4, 36, this becomes a squared. Then you can divide by 36 and you'll get 1/9 equals a squared. When you take that square root, you'll see that a is 1/3. And so our formula becomes 36 1/3 all to the t, which is perfect because 1/3 is less than 1, so it should be decay, and that's exactly what the graph looks like. Now the next one will be a little bit more difficult. In this situation, it looks like growth, but we have the points 112 and 248. So the issue here is that we don't have the initial quantity, okay? But I still want a model that looks like this. And so let's just plug in those points. P is 12, A is 1, so I'll just write A for a to the 1. And then when P is 48, we have a squared. Alright, so now you have two equations and two unknowns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first one and I'm going to solve it for P0. So 12 over A is equal to P0. And then I'm going to substitute that into here. And since the slide's getting a little crowded, I'm going to do that on the next slide. So if you look here, I've got 48 equals P0 a squared, and I'm going to use this other equation where 12 over a is P0. So let's substitute that in for P0. And this becomes 12 over a times a squared. That works out real nicely because an a cancels, and I get 12a. So altogether, you've got 48 equals 12a. So let's divide by 4 or by 12 to get 4 for a. So this ends up becoming P0 4 to the t. And I haven't figured out P0, but just go all the way back up to here. And you'll see that, well, if a was 4, then P0 is 3. So then our final answer, let's go ahead and put on the next slide, or maybe just in the corner here, is 3 times 4 to the t. And you're done. Alright, just email me if you guys have more questions.